First of all, I think we've had a fantastic day. It's been tremendously insightful into the range of specialties and the research that we're undertaking and the great teamwork that goes on in this hospital. It's all focused on patient care and improving patient outcomes. The day we've had would not have been possible without the research office. I'd like to thank Kirsty Quinn, Roisin Houston, Catherine Sinclair, Maureen Mason for all working together over the past months to bring this together. Vicky Davek as well. They've really worked tremendously hard, and I think I'd like to just show our appreciation to them for making it. I'd also like to thank the speakers. We've had some real insights into cardiac surgery and the industry-led surgery, surgical studies that are taking place. In anaesthetics, there's locally initiated research that's taking place, and Ben Shelley has given us insights into how he's trying to develop multidisciplinary research that's going to be impactful in anaesthetics. I was very impressed to hear from Alan Kirk about the new research that's emerging in thoracic surgery. I think especially again the collaborative nature of the work with large volume contributions to thoracic surgery trials, in particular in relation to mesothelioma. Certainly something that I'm going to take away from today's meeting. Then moving to the national services, it was a tour de force of research. Professor Andrew Peacock, I think, has mortality graphs to show how mortality in patients with pulmonary hypertension was so difficult before the national service developed some 15 years or so ago, and now really survival has improved substantially, and I think that's credit to Andrew, his team here in Scotland, but also to the developments that they've led with the introduction of new therapies for this patient group. And then Professor Petrie and Dr. Roy Gardner and their team of nurses and allied health professionals, such as in psychology as well, really leading a whole incredible range of studies that's impacting on heart failure research. I think continues to be the case that Glasgow is an internationally world-leading centre for heart failure research. Adult congenital heart disease, Nicky Walker showed what is potentially possible with record linkage research potentially that can take place, led by the Golden Jubilee for patients with adult congenital heart disease. Then this afternoon in orthopaedics, there were some fantastic insights into the technology developments that are taking place in orthopaedics, led by Fred Picard with robotic surgery, but also the 3D bioprinting. I think it's tantalising to imagine what might be possible in the years ahead with the implants, the bioengineered, patient-specific, personalised implants that might become possible for patients in orthopaedic surgery. Then Margaret McIntaggart in cardiology. I felt Margaret gave a very eloquent presentation on what is sometimes a complicated area to communicate on about the range of research that's taking part in the cardiology department. And then, of course, finally, we've all been privileged to hear Professor Ford talk on his career-long research in the Glasgow Clinical Trials Unit and how he and his colleagues have led on the adoption, or the evidence-based leading to adoption for statin therapy in primary prevention and also in other areas. And clearly Professor Ford focused on cardiovascular disease in his talk, but the Glasgow Trials Unit is very much a multidisciplinary research centre leading in a whole range of areas of surgical research, and I certainly would commend those of you who are considering starting new studies to link in with Professor Ford and others like Alex McConaughey to try and develop research in your fields. So with that, I'd like to conclude. I consider also those who contributed posters today. We had 17 posters presented. Thank you to all departments for contributing and making an effort to produce these great posters. I hope you all had an opportunity to see them. I'd like to thank our judges who spent the day during the coffee breaks and lunch breaks going round the posters. Ian Ford, our Medical Director Mike Higgins and Dr. Adele Blair. I think we should perhaps thank them for speaking to all.